CNN chief legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin reportedly taking some time off after he was allegedly caught masturbating in a Zoom meeting.
Please, God, tell me less. Tell me less.
Should you be civil to people who are credibly accused of sexual assault or sexual harassment?
If you sexually assault someone in high school, your life should be ruined. The accusation is one of, very serious, like pawing and touching and gross behavior. These accusations do not tend to come in single examples. I have a very sophisticated view of this. The women always lose. How about the lives of the women who were sexually assaulted in high school?
When Donald Trump talks about any sort of sexual harassment, sexual violence, there is utterly no concern for the woman. It's always 1957, and he's the head of the Rat Pack.
Every night, I cry myself to sleep over the fate of white men in America.
Welcome to
the Way to Be Show.
Welcome to Way to Be Show.
Boy.
Communist audition.
Where's your Ninja Crew sign?
Oh, that's back in it. Did you take? You didn't get rid of it, did you?
No.
Yeah.
Speak Up, Selson. What a start.
Welcome to the Wayne Dupree Show. I'm your host, Wayne Son.
Lily son. Blue eyes.
Blue eye, little round eye, blue. I'm sorry. I'm just having fun today.
Just having a
Yeah.
good day.
I'm just having fun today. What's up, y'all? What's going on?
Hey, so I did find a show. It is on Periscope. For whatever reason, did not automatically populate to Twitters.
Yeah, sure.
So I've now shared it to Twitters. And if you aren't getting any of the messages because of suppression, I would highly suggest one of two things, or maybe even both. Jump over, get the app, the Wayne Dupree app, and you can jump in a Telegram group, WD Show on Telegram if you're over there.
Okay.
Just heads up.
Share the show.
Telegram and Discord.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
Discord's cool.
Put it in Discord.
For those of you in Discord, I'm sorry, man. I forgot all. I
Yeah,
ain't been there in a minute.
he's got the COVID, so he hasn't been there for a while.
Not anymore.
Just kidding. RT, Facebook, YouTube, Parler.
Ladies,
Welcome.
we're
What's
sorry.
up?
I'm sorry. I feel like playing today a little bit. I feel
Yeah.
like playing.
We're going to have a little fun after all this.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
been a stressful month, yeah?
especially with Jeff Toobin masturbating. And stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that,
I know how you feel about.
no, you don't.
No, because you've told me. Not you, but Leah. I mean, you guys don't like.
What? Wait, are you talking about masturbating?
No. My
Well, that's what we're
God.
talking about. Where are you?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
literally
yeah.
just said that.
We're talking about masturbation.
I'm talking
We're
about.
talking about
I text you.
masturbation.
I texted you yesterday about. He did a scope on it.
Who?
He scoped about the masturbation.
Toobin?
I'll get the name.
Toobin scoped about masturbating?
Damn. That dude is getting around, ain't he?
Wow. He was probably masturbating while talking about masturbating on the
Yeah.
scope.
Yeah.
Now that's some 4D stuff.
Yeah.
And D for dimensional, not for something else.
How do you and then Brian Stelter was trying to defend him. Oh, it was just an accident. You don't accident masturbating on a Zoom call. You don't accident. That's
Who's known for who's Dilbert? Who's the Dilbert guy?
Well, I mean,
the guy that blocked me? Scott Adams?
Scott Adams.
Okay, so Scott Adams did a scope yesterday, and he started the scope out by saying, "All right, we're gonna get to the touching and the masturbations, but hold on." So he gets a half hour, and he's like, "You probably not gonna guess my take on this." So he gets a half hour. I didn't watch this. I was briefed on it, by the way, because I didn't see it. So he gets a half hour into it, and he starts going on and detailing what happened to Toobin. He starts to sympathize, and he's like, "This is you guys out there ought to know this is for the ladies, okay?" And I'm just saying this guy thing. This is what he's saying. I said, "Well, no, I'm saying It's a guy thing, but I'll be honest with you. I've been in a meeting before and I've multitasked.
So he's admitting that he's
He
done.
did. He said that. Guys, if you got to do that on a Zoom meeting because you got to get some reliefs, you got bigger problems. You got some control issues.
Pee Wee Herman is the pioneer of masturbating.
Yeah, I mean, at least he went to a movie theater,
Well,
not a Zoom call.
Right,
Yeah,
he
not
was
a
in the-
Zoom
I mean,
call.
It's dark in there, and
It's
well,
time and a place for everything.
Did you see
I
during
mean-
the Zoom call, the one guy just stood up in horror and was
I
like,
saw it, yeah. They were
it
like,
was like
hey,
he's never seen anything before.
I mean, you know, Pee Wee did it in the dark with somebody. Isn't that Pee Wee Herman?
And I really thought only high school boys got tissues and lotion. I didn't realize like tissues and lotion was still cool. Like that's what you use to get it all done, even in your 40s and 50s.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
He grabbed tissues and lotion.
That was a fake video
No. That was a real video, but
with his head put on it.
yes,
It
that
was
was
doctored, right?
right.
that
But
was
it
Well,
did
his
happen.
hands weren't doctored. He grabbed the tissues and the lotion.
Yeah, I mean, it. Hold on. Okay, it did happen, but that wasn't Jeff Tubin.
That wasn't Jeff Tubin.
Yeah,
It had his head stuck over it.
yeah,
It was
Oh,
doctored.
okay.
yeah.
So then what is the real story? So he just sat down and just did it dry with no lotion?
I know. God, you get
I'm just asking. I didn't see the video.
what?
I mean, I just want to know how he preempted into
Why?
all of this. 'Cause I'm
Why?
just curious because Brian, I talk more about. I'm curious. I like to know things. That's how I learn things. I'm interested.
It's life.
I like to know details.
It's life. It's life. I don't know. Maybe he was talking about the stimulus package with.
Yeah, he got stimulated all right.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't know how he can get on TV. Ladies and gentlemen, we're
Package
talking
got
about
stimulated.
we're talking about Jeff Tubin. He got caught.
He stimulated his own package. Put it that way.
This is too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Oh, how
So
can-
he's been
whenever he
fired though.
comes on TV again. Okay,
Yeah,
whenever
yeah.
he comes on TV again, and you look at him, or his face shows on TV, you're gonna see him at the masturbator.
Yeah,
Right.
he's done. He's
Pee Wee
done.
Herman, I still crossed my mind after that report back when we were kids.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, liberal white men are crazy. Seriously,
Yep.
they are.
I concur.
Either
I concur.
either they're squishy shoes and they take 4 back seats to those lumberjack women that they got leading their party, or they do some stupid crap like this.
Well, and speaking about a jerk off, how about Troy Aikman? What he said, I will
What's
tell
he-
you right now.
What's he put sideways
Hold
with that
on,
one?
hold on. You talking about my Dallas Cowboy?
I don't care
Only I
what he
get to
is.
talk about Troy Aikman.
Well, then let's talk about that because what he said was disgusting.
I mean,
And then he comes out and says, "Oh no, I'm patriotic. What I just meant was I thought it was odd that they had a flyover and like the stadium was half empty. No, that's not odd. That's being American. And those people that flew over, they of course put their life on the line for us, and they were celebrating our freedoms. Tell you what, he does not belong in the Hall of Fame. Maybe the Hall of Shame, not the Hall of Fame.
wait a minute. Hold on. You're going to get rid of his Hall of Fame because
Yep.
he was
Yeah, he
probably
criticized-
He said this
criticized
stuff.
the cost.
He said this won't happen during the Biden Kamala presidency. This stuff won't happen.
Probably not.
You know what he means by this stuff? He means this patriotic stuff.
Maybe.
moved from the Hall of Fame. That's what you're saying.
Get him out. I'd like to move him from America, to be honest with you. Get him out.
Oh no!
I'm disgusted by it. It's sickening. It was sickening. He wouldn't have said it on a live mic, would he have, Wayne? He wouldn't have said it on a live mic. He said it on a hot mic because he damn well knows how nasty it was. To the point he had to come out and make an apology.
See, here's the problem. You're talking to two veterans who know all about fraud, waste, and abuse.
I mean,
I've seen it on the back
you
end.
know, I mean,
You can say what you want,
this isn't.
but
this
what
isn't-
it sounded like and what it was presented as was
Yeah.
non-American.
Okay. All right.
He shouldn't have done it. No.
No. He
No.
shouldn't have done it.
No, he
But
shouldn't have
they
done
ain't
it.
got nothing to do with masturbating too.
Well, people in the audience were saying change the subject. So I
Lubin
just-
too.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
my fault.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean, come on, y'all. Damn.
So
y'all.
Tubin's been fired, correct?
No, suspended.
Oh.
Yeah.
Troy Aikman not suspended, right?
Jeff Toobin, Twitter. Actually, we're only following what Twitter is was doing yesterday, y'all. I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's news, you know. Or CNN.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, CNN has been going after President Trump for over 4 to 5 years now.
Relentless.
Payback is payback. Come on, y'all. Payback is payback. And it seems like everybody that goes after President Trump, everybody that tries to take him down, everybody that tries to make his life nasty and they try to discredit him, they get got. Somehow, some way, they get got. And he got. I mean, he's a sick animal. And he got caught. So I'm gonna call him out. You got touchy-feely Biden, and you got touching himself too.
Well, and when you talk about it like that, I mean, when you think about it, these guys have a lack of self-control, a lack of moral grounding. I'm not saying, hey, guys out there, ain't nobody perfect. I ain't saying that. But I'm not going to an adult theater. I'm not going on a Zoom meeting messing up. So, like, you just don't show up in a girl's bathroom and say, oh, I'm sorry, is this not the right one? Yeah. Come on. You just don't. It's just things you just don't do.
What's it called? Most of these people have had their lives turned upside down by what's it called? Issues, problems. What the word I'm using? I feel like I'm on an island again.
I have no idea what you're talking. People turn their lives upside
mental
down because
issues?
of issues,
Mental
because of
issues?
sexual
I just said
issues.
No, there's another word for issues. I said issues. Y'all just copied me. It's like, okay, I said it seemed like everybody that has attacked President Trump personally has had their life turned upside down by
Personal.
anybody in the audience that knows what I'm talking about. There's a word I'm trying to
Conflict.
Word is
Conflict.
word. I said
yeah,
conflict.
conflict. Good.
That's the only other thing I could think of. But Brian was singing "Word" in my ear, so I tried my
Bird,
hardest.
bird is the word. I said bird.
John Leguizamo in Hollywood is attacking Latinos for Republicans. Actually, it's really Latinos for Trump. I haven't seen too many Latinos for Republicans.
Right. That's right. That's right. There's no question about that.
Where did Leah go?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
She got upset about my bird song.
Oh, Latinos for Republicans are like roaches for raid. Roaches for raid.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if y'all saw this yesterday, but members of Happy Days was they're doing something for Democrats up in Wisconsin.
What?
Yeah, the old cast of Happy Days, except Scott Baio.
Yeah, no, that would be impossible. That would be physically impossible for him to be there.
Well, I don't know, physically impossible.
Well, he would not allow it. Scott Baio is a huge Trump supporter.
Right. And yeah, I mean,
well, yeah, I guess you could put him in a straitjacket and take him there.
Well, John Stamos,
yeah,
is offering to play Chachi.
Really?
Yeah.
Give it to him. Whatever. Sad sack.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've stood up for Scott Baio many times on the Twitters. Him and his wife both follow me and like the show. Thanks for all that you do, standing up for the president. I mean, just have that. Just because you have a differencing of an opinion, you get banned, you get shut down. Leguizamo, you get name called. Leguizamo, I think you got a little bit more problems than this political situation here. I mean, personal, mental, you need to find some kind of stability, and I hope you're still seeking psychiatric help. Truly.
I want to know. I mean, seriously, how can you have happy days without Scott Baio?
You don't. They'd be sad days.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
Tweet that out there.
Yeah.
Happy days. Leah said. Happy
Say-
days without Scott Baio is sad days. Do it. He'll like that.
Yeah.
You tweeted out my other one about Troy Aiken. Aiken, get your fingers doing that one. Get your fingers doing that one, Wayne.
Man. I don't know about that. It'd
Come
be
on, we'll talk while you're doing it. Leah said, happy days
unhappy
without
days.
Scott Baio is sad days. There.
All right. Okay.
Transcript it.
All right. Okay. I'll put that out there. But yeah, I mean, not only that, members of Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
A couple members of Seinfeld are also coming back together.
Listen,
Campaign for Dems.
I used to love Seinfeld. I can't deal with it anymore. Not after all that. Julia Louis-Dreyfus or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
You know, she's connected big time. She made a ton of money even before this. Somehow she's connected to a really rich family, and I can't think of who it is. I don't know if it's
the Jewish mafia.
Well, it's a well-known last name that we all know. I just can't think of who it is. But you remember when she made the joke about Pence? She called him Ponce. Is that how you pronounce his name, Ponce? I don't know.
Yeah,
She was just ignorant.
It just wasn't funny. None of it was funny.
No, it wasn't. Disappointed.
I want to thank Twitter for suppressing me. I really do. Sons of bitches. I really, seriously, I mean, I really think that your organization is going to get whatever they're going to get.
Yeah.
And I have a bag of popcorn just sitting with your name on it. I really do. I really do. Because what you're doing to all of us, and specifically well, you know what?
I'll say it, for what you guys have been doing to all the peoples that I know and everybody I've seen complain about being suppressed, losing followers on a daily. I understand. I'm with you. You guys know I don't complain about it, but I'm with you. I've been there for the last 2-3 years. Yeah, whatever you get on the Twitters and on the Facebooks, if they split you up like AT&T, I go to hell. I could care less. I'll laugh all the way.
Well, remember, MySpace went away because Facebook was the new cool thing. At some point, Twitter will go away because there'll be something newer.
They're not even in the top 5 of popular
platforms, really?
Yeah, they're not.
What are they? What is it? Obviously, TikTok's like number
YouTube,
1.
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and China has one. But in the United States, there's also another one. There's also another one that is above Twitter.
That's interesting.
They're not even in top 5. Snapchat.
Okay. Chat, yeah.
I know a Christian-owned one that's up and coming. It's called Pure Social.
Well, that's good.
Run by Christians. Yeah, just saying.
Wow. Well, I mean, you can't have a
wait till all
platform
the
that.
devils get.
Yeah.
wait till Satan gets a hold of that one.
Satan.
Maybe.
And these Cup says, "Who care if you're sick of our current administration? A lot of us like it, and we're gonna get back to winning with this administration." That girl, or that woman, that young lady, has got her hand on the pulse.
Yeah.
Who cares if you're sick of this administration? You can go around till you are yellow in the face or blue in the gut and say President Trump is not your president. But guess what? As long as your ass is in the seat in the United States, he's your president.
Check
If
your
you don't
401k.
like it, get gone.
Like, check your 401k. Check your stock market. If you don't have any of that and you really don't want none of this, take your money out and walk away. Go ahead. The people that got their money in, they're going to win. The markets are up. The economy's going to make it the huge comeback. It's going to be a springboard. They're already talking about the V recovery. I mean, it's happening. It really, truly is happening. Except these damn governors. Open these states up, for Christ's sake. Come on.
I just love your optimism. I do. I really do. Seriously, I do. I really do love
it. Will be. As soon as they open it, somebody please take the lid of COVID off of us.
Leah looks good today, don't she?
Well, thank you. That was nice of you.
We tried. we tried to tell her in the before the show, but you know she like she didn't believe us. But
My headphones weren't working. I didn't hear you.
okay.
I said it looked like you come back from church.
I honestly didn't. I came from homeschool. I did. I did. But I didn't get much sleep because I've been trying to study all these polls and try to figure out my own numbers. I ate a whole bag of sour cream and onion chips right before bed. There, you want to know?
Oh,
I did.
no. Oh,
I
that
shouldn't
would,
have did that.
that
It was a small bag,
that
but
would swell me. That would swell.
well, I'm getting there.
I had.
He had cheddar fries. Andy Cap wears a hat like that, actually.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does. I had a cheddar.
I love you too, Lisa.
Cheddar fries. Yeah.
One of the
other shows like yours, I was watching. They got banned
today.
They got banned today? What?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what he said.
wow. Well, then I guess we can talk about what I made dinner last night for the chitlins and the wife. I made, I was going to make stuffed manicotti.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the grocery store didn't have the manicotti noodle. And Walmart didn't have it. Nobody's got
That's
it.
weird.
You know what? And you know what? I hate that too because when the COVID thing was going on, it's like I could never find garlic powder. It's like, what the hell, y'all?
Yeah.
Is everybody making something with garlic?
So just eating garlic, just eating spoonfuls, trying to keep Satan away or something. So
there's COVID vampires.
Right. So instead of stuffed manicotti, I made stuffed shells, and because my wife doesn't do the pasta, we did some stuffed peppers with the same stuff, and it just she took zucchini and kind of emptied it out, and then stuffed the zucchini. It was incredible last night. Yep,
that is good stuff.
Tubing stuff.
You just trying to get us out of here.
He just loves his tubing story.
Oh my goodness!
Because he got caught. That's why he got caught.
He didn't get caught. He offered himself up.
Yeah, that was definitely an offering.
How many times do you think he did it and got away with it? He's like,
I know, right? I know.
They didn't see me.
I would say something, but I know you two are just gonna go, if I
wish
say
they
it.
could just see me. Yeah.
We're adults. We're adults. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, did he use a tubing sock?
Yeah.
Get it? Tube sock. I knew you were gonna do that. Oh man.
This has gone straight junior high.
It has. What else we got to talk about? Bring up one of those graphics you made.
All right. Okay.
I like them.
All right. Let me.
Oh, good. I'm happy you brought this one up.
As COVID cases soar, many Americans plan indoor Thanksgiving with friends or extended family. I have a question about this. How many Americans have outdoor Thanksgiving?
Not us. No, it's too cold.
I mean, I took this headline from Yahoo, but
yeah, of course.
Indoor Thanksgiving. How many Americans do it the old pilgrim way and go outside?
I'm going outdoors to a picnic area. I'm gonna call up some of my Native American friends. We're gonna dress up in garb. That's how we do.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it's like
wow.
That's Yahoo. That's Yahoo for you.
It's like, what are we supposed to have a long table and then invite Indians and
Oh no, that's too much.
Governor Newsom said 4 people per family are allowed for Thanksgiving Day in your home.
You lying.
So what if you have 3 kids? So you have to get rid of
serious?
one? No, I'm not joking. He said 4 people. He wants it down to 4 people, and he wants you wearing masks in the home while you're eating. Like you can take it off between bites. In your home.
Read between the lines. Oh, Kevin.
I mean,
that's straight socialism, communism. It's total control. That's absolutely anti-American. It's anti-everything. It's anti-freedom. If you vote for a Democrat, flat out, you got no soul.
So, with all those families that have more than 4 kids, and there are a lot in California, Believe me.
Yeah. What are you supposed to do?
I mean, isn't that racist against the illegals?
Oh no, you didn't. But for true,
It is.
in the
It is.
in the Hispanic community in Southern California, you're going to see on average probably 6, 7, 8, 9 to a family.
And
And
let
a
me
lot
tell you,
of times,
That's what I'm
depending
talking
on where you're at, you
Right.
could have 2 families in a home.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
common.
Yeah.
exactly. You got an issue with that? And let me tell you another thing. If I see one famous person have Thanksgiving at their house in California, if they post one picture of a turkey,
You know
I'm
they
calling
will.
them out. Alyssa Milano, her ass better be sitting in front of the computer eating a little chicken leg and not celebrating with anybody if she wants to stop this spread. I don't want to see no damn pumpkin pie on her table with her mother sitting there. No, she best be at home, sitting quiet with less than 4 people in her house. I'm done with it. Not a single famous person. Beyonce, 4 people.
Just-
I'm fed up with it.
Yeah, I'm not bothering that. Thank you,
You're welcome.
Leah. You okay?
No, I guess now. Ellen DeGeneres, 4 people. Cast of SNL, 4 people. All of them.
Oh man, I just got bad news. I was supposed to be in a pants motorcade today in Cincinnati. They said half the motorcade canceled, but you want to help with parking? You mean I don't get to drive now? You want me to?
Dude, don't take that. Go up there and tell them who you are.
Well, I show up in a suit, you know, a double-breasted suit and tie.
No. Go up there in sackcloth and linen and tell them exactly who you are. Let me tell you something. I'm Brian Smith. I'm the best. I'm the co-host of the Wayne Dupree Show. Y'all can't do this to me. What? Somebody asked if we've been eating California brownies, I think.
We're just.
Not in Cincinnati, you don't.
It's 12 days before the election, so we just decided we're just gonna have some fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole lot of crazy stuff going on, y'all.
Well, the thing is
Thanks,
that,
Mr. WHU. I'm voting Trump.
the thing is that Wayne, Leah, and I, on a regular, we talk about politics all day long, and maybe it's unfortunate for you guys that we do, because then when we come on the show, it might be a little bit different if we didn't.
Well, I think, audience, correct me if I'm wrong, but tell me yes. Do you find it that you like it better when we're informative yet funny? Do you like that better, or do you just like straight, okay, next what's going on is this, and how do you both feel about it? What do you like? Do you just like the straight up, just straight political talk, or do you like the informative funny? What do you like better when you're listening?
Mr. Wu said,
See, they like funny. Funny's always good and informative. Yeah.
Right. No,
And that's kind of what we're doing. That's
Yeah,
kind of what we're taking on.
yeah, if I had a bucket of chicken like other people, I'll sit here and eat chicken.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
nobody likes
And
that.
they all want information and funny.
I like you guys how you are. Yeah. Hey, Angel, of course. Good to see you too. So, can we talk about? Do you have anything on the poll numbers? You want?
I have everything memorized, so
Do you,
we can talk.
do you have your best guesses?
Y'all gonna talk poll? Okay, go ahead.
You got any poll?
I
Yeah.
sent you guys a picture of my best guess, but I'm gonna have to.
Well, of course you're gonna have to adjust that as the days go on, because mine is now going to be adjusted too.
No, I'm not gonna adjust it at all. I'm gonna roll the dice, let it roll wherever it may fall. I'm saying that Biden gets California, Washington, Illinois, New York, Vermont, Maine, Rhode Island.
From what I see,
Listen, that's it. That's what.
well, Trump is
right.
tied with Biden right now in Oregon. And I can't even believe that I'm saying that. I mean, yeah, I can this year with as bad as Ted Wheeler messed up. But
I will say I did get help on this. I got help from Bill Still.
Bill's a good guy.
He
I don't
did
get help on any of mine.
He did admit that you're a piece of crap, right? Hey, that's okay. That's okay. I'll take it. No problem.
You can't let people influence you with your decision on this.
No. I consult higher
Jesus?
powers. I consult us, and I've got a lot of respect for Bill. He I got a lot of respect for him. He's been right in the past. He was wrong about, I think, Virginia. He called Virginia last time for Trump.
Well, if he's one thing wrong, he's off.
Right.
He's out.
And they're not saying Virginia is close, but it is. They're tied there too.
I think they're
Mark
calling
my
it.
words.
I think they're calling it pink. Yeah, it's light pink, light blue.
It's up in the air. Oregon's tied. He's getting Iowa. He's getting Michigan. He's getting Wisconsin. It's a little high right now for Biden in Minnesota, but that's coming down. Texas is huge. He's like 10% over in Texas. He's 15% over in
Michigan,
Florida. He's only 5.
Somebody said it was close.
No, it's close, but it isn't. It's close, but it's not.
Do you think obviously Biden doesn't deserve to win Michigan, but do you think he has a chance?
Yeah,
No.
no, he does.
I mean, Hillary did
not after what I saw yesterday.
That's coming from people in Michigan.
They sent Obama and Bernie to Pennsylvania to campaign for Biden.
Yeah.
Listen, there's one thing that everybody keeps forgetting about. Joe Biden is still trailing Hillary Clinton's numbers. He hasn't even caught up with her numbers from last time.
That's right.
There's a thinner lead. You have to remember that. And everybody keeps forgetting that. And see, nobody in the media is talking about that. So if you go back and look at Hillary Clinton's numbers right now, her numbers were higher than what Joe Biden's were. And she was like 5.4% in Pennsylvania. That is so razor thin now in Pennsylvania for him and Joe.
You're talking about
it's so razor thin.
Well, hold on, because I want to make sure that we're clear when we are given this information, because the voters have cast 40 million ballots.
Correct.
In the reporting states, and that's across the United States, with Texas, Florida, and California being the biggest states. So when you say that he's behind Hillary, you're not talking nationally. You're talking in a particular couple places, right? You're not talking nationally, because the voting in these ballot states is a record. It hasn't been this high.
Well,
now, let me ask you, why do you think that is?
It's because, especially a lot of people around here, and my wife even made the comment, and my church has also put up signs on where to early vote. Everybody's doing it. First off, they're anxious, and the anxiety levels are high. They want to get their vote in, get it over with, get it done. No COVID, no lines, no sicknesses, no nothing. Be over and done.
Yeah, and that's just it. It's the same people voting last year. It's just they're doing it earlier. The mail-in, everybody's like, oh my gosh, so many people mailed in their votes. It's the Democrats that would have voted live in 2016.
Republicans, though, it's both.
That's okay. That's expected in COVID. Right. That's what we heard.
The rallies that Trump is having constantly, Arizona, Wisconsin. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. He's in state to state to state to state.
But here's the thing.
No. Hold on. And every one of these rallies, they are registering 25 to 30% new voters.
Who?
And that's what I was going to, the Republicans
The RNC.
Are. Yeah. And what I was going to say is the Republicans haven't even made their case yet. And that's what I was trying to say last night in our text. I feel like the Democrats went out. This was their swan song. And then we're all going to come out on election day.
Right.
Well, then
if they don't beat us before election day,
I'm going to play the opposite side. People went out and they voted now, and on election day, some of those people are going to go out and do it again. So I mean,
illegal
because
they've done it before.
I know, but I'm just saying
they don't get caught. On average, if you do that I don't know if anybody's been prosecuted for voting twice.
40 million have voted. Now everybody in there is Christian.
Probably a fraction. Would, yeah. No, but like my father has a house in Florida, and he has a house where he lives here in Ohio and Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. Technically, he got his ballot there. He got his ballot here. Technically, he could do it, but he's an honest person. He would never do that.
Right.
But there are a lot of people that have been interviewed. Yeah, this is how you do it. Yeah, you vote from this state and vote from that state. You're good to go. I mean, and getting caught and getting prosecuted is 0 to none. Even James O'Keefe had undercover video, and they still wouldn't prosecute the guy.
And that's just what I mean. You're not going to stop it. I mean, yeah, it might be more this year than what it was in 2016, but what can you do?
And the only reason why I'm telling y'all,
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. What
this is because y'all need to be ready
vigilant
for it. You can't just turn it off and say that everybody is going to be straight on this election. Michigan, Wisconsin, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, they have passed legislation that they're going to be counting votes for days after the election. So we already know from the video that I played before, and I'll play it again, but it's only beating a dead horse like Jeff Toobin. But
No, it's dead.
someone
Poor
said
Jeff.
dead pony.
yeah,
Poor Jeffrey.
beating that pony, yeah. Shetland pony. But
Miniature pony.
we already know that Trump is projected to win the landslide on election, or no, to be leading by a landslide on election night, or at least that's what they're saying. They're saying that Trump's going to have a big lead on election night.
Red Mirage.
The left,
Right.
The left has already penciled that in.
Yep.
So,
And then they're going to change it.
and they're going to try to change it
Mhm.
days after. And
Yep.
and what I'm worried about, and I'm going to throw this to everybody. Again, I'm not trying to scare y'all. I need y'all to think about this, and I need y'all to research and understand, and then talk to your friends and talk to your family about what you can do. But okay, say Pennsylvania 4 days later comes in with a total. What is there anywhere in that legislation that stops Pennsylvania from coming in 3 or 4 more days later and say, "Oh wait, hold on, there's some more votes that didn't get counted in the first one. We found some more."
Orange County, California, nobody fought it. 3 counties flip from solid red winner to solid blue winner. 3 counties flip. Nobody said a damn word. Not a single Republican.
And this shouldn't even be going on.
Right. It
It
should.
should stop election night. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. I get it that Justice Roberts owes obviously somebody in the Democrat Party, or there's something shady with him. Why would he even decide that Pennsylvania can go 3 days out? I would love to hear his reason, because there isn't one. Get your votes in. Deal with it. You're all dull.
Here's
Get
his
him in.
reason.
I'm voting tomorrow, matter of fact.
I got his reason. His reason is those pictures they got in that manila envelope. Yeah.
Epstein Island.
Oh, they got stuff. I am telling you, to the day is long. I will go down to my grave. I swear to you that it's just a gut feeling that got something on John Roberts, and it's so bad that he's willing to do whatever they tell him to do.
Well, my question is, and you guys brought this up earlier, I mean, yesterday's show. So if ACB gets in before the election, you're saying that Trump can actually appeal that ruling, and then it can go back to her before election night?
That's what I was told.
Back to them, and then she can actually be the one to sway that vote and say, well, no, this is unfair. Is that correct?
Wait a minute. Say that again.
I was told that when ACB, who's going to be confirmed on Monday, can come in and actually vote on that and be the overturning decision. Or what the tying decision? What would it be? Would it be a tie?
No, that's not. No, because the
No,
Supreme Court doesn't move that fast.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I didn't think it was possible. Because
Supreme
people
Court
were like,
doesn't
oh, there's
move
hope,
anything
there's
like that.
hope. And I was like, I don't think there is.
Supreme Court doesn't move.
Because he would have to appeal it, right? Trump would have to appeal it,
Right.
and then it would have to go back through review. She would have to literally see the entire case over again. That's weeks
Right.
of information.
Yeah.
So look, that's why
Supreme
I didn't
Court
put
didn't even
Pennsylvania-
touch the 2000 election until the first or second week in December.
I didn't even put Pennsylvania in as Trump winning it, even though I believe that he would. But I just gave it to Joe, because I feel like they picked one state and they picked Pennsylvania. That's got a Democrat governor. It's a train wreck when it comes to
And it
what's
should-
going on
And it shouldn't even be that. Pennsylvania
with
shouldn't
voting.
even be
It's a
that.
train
Right.
wreck. It's a train wreck. It's 20 electorals. So the Democrat Party
20,
picked
23.
it picked, Pennsylvania. So yeah, I think that Pennsylvania will be for Joe because of what happens 3 days after the election. So I gave Joe Pennsylvania just for that reason, and I still have Trump winning.
You know what? Pennsylvania is going to be a train wreck until Democrats finally get Texas. When they finally get Texas, then they aren't going to worry about Pennsylvania anymore.
They have. They're desperate. They're desperate.
Right.
They'll never stop.
Right.
They'll never stop.
Right.
It's like cancer. Cancer doesn't stop until you cut it out.
And it's almost like somebody told the people from California, if you got to move somewhere, go to Texas.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they're even paying them. They're like, we'll pay for a free one-way trip to Texas.
They've been migrating to Texas over the last 20, 30 years. And they've been bringing that mindset of Texas Texans, they don't pull that, they're not for that crap, because Texas is an independent state. We do down here law way, Texas is Texas. You don't come down here with that penny ante bull crap. But, then you also have the people from California just.
Don't California my Arizona.
Yeah, that's a good quote.
I know a lot of first generation folks from the border that can't make it anymore in Southern California, and there's a huge migration either to Nevada or to Arizona.
I talked to a gentleman last night. I had to call customer service. I asked where he was. He told me Beverly Hills. He was Latino and he was in Beverly Hills.
Wow.
And I said, who are you voting for? He said, Trump. Well, first I said, he didn't know anything who I was. I just said to him, I said, hey, what's it looking like out there for the election? Trump or Biden? He said, for the first time ever, he said, Beverly Hills, he said, it's a toss up. He said, I'm seeing just as many Trump signs as I am Biden. He said, and I'm really surprised. And he said that his supporters, the people that voted Hillary last time, that he knows are jumping with him voting Trump.
Okay. Beverly Hills, and not to you, but to those out there who don't know, Beverly Hills is a tiny speck of a little place.
Don't rate on my parade.
I got to, because people are putting these parades of Beverly Hills up on the YouTubes and the Facebooks and the Twitters, like, oh my God, California. No. Beverly Hills is literally the one street, Rodeo Drive, and everywhere surrounding, you pretty much not allowed to go. But it's a small.
I'm not saying
tiny
it's
speck
going
in a
red.
whole-
I'm just saying there's more support for him in California. Before you waste a lot of time explaining it,
No,
it's not going to turn red.
Both of y'all
Beverly Hills.
threw that up in my face that California could turn.
I never.
I've seen both of y'all do that.
Maybe I was trolling you, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Not at all.
Believe me. If
I lived there, I saw it.
Right. If this was 1980, maybe, but this is
No,
2000.
I said New York could turn. I didn't say California. I said, wouldn't it be cool if California turned? But I didn't say they could. Rewind the tape. I said New York.
You know what? I will.
Yeah, rewind the tape. New York could flip, but California probably not. And I'm seeing full numbers out, and he's in Trump's below. It's like 43, and then Trump has 43% of the votes, and he's got more than that. It's like 50 some. I don't know, but yeah, he's not going to win California. I said they could possibly flip New York, but not New Jersey. New Jersey's real high up for Biden. I saw that today too.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they got in the water in Jersey? Like, people make fun of people in
are
Jersey.
nuts.
For those acting up in the chat room on Periscope, find Kate Blankenship or whatever her name was, and because she's off on her own island today.
Yes, she is.
Notice she's not in the room. For those that want to act up, see, we don't mind First Amendment. You say whatever you want to do and stuff. But when you start acting like you need to be like put into an institution,
Then we'll put you in one.
we got to. I mean, we're trying to save you. Okay.
Who's Kate Blank? refresh my mind. Kate Blankenship.
Yesterday she was like the one that was saying weird stuff on our chat, so we took her off. Remember, it was a whole big joke.
Is she back?
No.
No.
I was letting the trolls in
Go
the
that way.
Periscope room
Okay.
say, go find her and ask her, you know,
What happened to her?
yeah. And because you don't want to do that, we don't mind the verbiage, you know, the back and forth. We don't mind that.
Yeah, a good debate's one thing, but
Yeah.
getting nasty with it is another.
And believe me, I go back over the Periscope and I'll find you. I don't have to do it right now, but I'll find you. And
Daniel said they sent her soup. It's all good.
We sent her soup.
yeah, she got COVID cut.
COVID cut.
She got COVID.
Do you have any other cool graphics, Wayne?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. This is.
Oh no. Oh no.
I just like the graphics. I like to see. Oh.
This is
Hold on. I'm protesting. I'm protesting. This is highly unethical. This is highly immoral. This is beyond the scope and pale.
Some people are just listening. They're not actually seeing what's on the screen, so Wayne's got to read it.
Yeah,
Highly unethical.
The reason right now, ladies and gentlemen, because I know y'all have been sending all this stuff to my brother over here. And
I get the links.
And y'all have been sending me some stuff too, but not as much. Y'all are just inundating Brian with a whole lot of stuff. And Brian has been letting us know what you are sending. The reason why we are not covering this story right now, because nobody's been arrested. I'm sick and tired of all these stories that are, and this is me. Brian and Leah can tell you their own thing, but this is me. I'm sick and tired of all of these stories to get us angry, get us mad, get us ramped up, and nothing comes from it. Okay, I want to see something.
Peter Strzok just got a job with one of the news outlets. He's not arrested. Peter Strzok.
See,
Yeah.
Hillary's not arrested.
And he should be.
Should Hillary be arrested?
Should be. And we just put that stuff out there all the time. We tweet it out there every day. We act like some. There's over 100,000 secret indictments, and nobody's been indicted yet.
And my question is,
you know,
if all this nasty stuff about Hunter is true, that he's doing all this stuff with underage Chinese little girls and things like that, don't you think he should at least be in custody by now, so that way he doesn't hit the border and run, and then he's gone for good?
I think so.
I mean, he's got the capabilities of doing that. So that tells me what's going on here. They should already have Hunter in custody. If not, you're done. He becomes a Ghislaine Maxwell, where he's hiding out somewhere, but he's not, you know, he may leave and go to another country. His wife is from South America. So don't think they're just going to catch him up in Connecticut in some log cabin like they did Ghislaine.
Yeah. I mean,
he'll leave the country, go to South America, where his wife's from.
Believe me, all this news about Hunter, and you know, and the FBI wants to come out, and President Trump's going to talk about it tomorrow. Arrest the dude. They can't arrest George Soros. They can't arrest Obama. They can't arrest Hillary. They can't arrest
OJ Simpson.
James,
well, they kind of did OJ a little bit.
Did she just say OJ?
Well, they did it at first.
They
I'm just saying, it goes down that low.
They can't even arrest Tubin for masturbating.
That is illegal.
Yeah, well,
indecent exposure.
Yeah, indecent exposure.
Yeah, it is.
And caught him on tape. But still, all these people, it's like we've got like crack. It's almost like online social media crack.
Right.
I mean, and nothing happens. I'm sick of it.
You know who this best was stirring this up? Trey Gowdy. Trey Gowdy loved this stuff, and he loved to feed it to us. He's like, "Here you go, guys. Get high on this. Get high on this."
I remember. Yeah, you're right.
Nail it. What? Trey? What do you do? You're retiring? Where you?
Yeah.
Well,
that's what I mean.
It's just with Hillary.
Until I see them walk Hunter out in handcuffs, what?
It was him. It was Trey. It was the other one that joined.
Chaffetz.
He's sitting up there at the head of the committee, and all of a sudden he's gonna leave for a Fox News job.
Fox News job.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh,
I mean, and again, you go back to
But can I
Republicans.
go ahead? And then I want to
No.
say something. And it
No,
has
go
nothing
ahead.
to do with what you were saying. So
What?
go ahead.
You made me
Yeah,
stop.
yeah. Right, go ahead.
Stop.
Go ahead.
But Joe Biden's silence speaks very loudly. He should
No,
not be
he
silent
came
on this.
Now he came out this morning and said that they're just trying to sully his family, and
I
you
saw
know
it.
he came
He
out.
did.
Yeah, he came out with the
I saw my shadow, and it's going to be more of me going away.
Yeah, he came out with the family defense thing. You know, you're just trying to demean and tear up my family name and stuff like that. So,
Oh,
yeah,
Hunter did that.
he came up. Well, and honestly, Hunter is a screw up. He is. He's a screw up. And honestly, I don't know what he's going through. He lost his brother. Okay.
He lost
I mean,
his brother. He's
lost his
had
mom,
a
lost
bad
his
marriage.
You
Right.
don't know what that does to some. And,
Well, I mean, your father's Joe Biden.
but you don't know what that does to a person. Now, I'm not saying that he should get away with it because he shouldn't. But when he gets put in chains, then we'll talk about it, and we will go live. It'll be a live show. We will bring it out.
Yeah.
But I mean, all y'all are doing just passing around the same information and trying to make people angry and mad when y'all should be sharing President Trump's accomplishments with the economy, his foreign policy, unemployment, what he's going to do for the next 4 years. That's and seriously, you need to grow his base. And that's something I've been saying on this show for the last 3 or 4 years. You need to grow his base because his base, honestly, seriously, his base is not enough by itself.
Right.
You're large, but you're not enough by itself, especially when you have stupid, idiotic Republicans coming out. Republicans for Biden, Republicans in Joe.
The Lincoln Project.
The Lincoln Project.
Heinous, vicious, vile organization. It's absolutely beyond putrid.
Yeah.
Lying about Nazis and white supremacists and all this horrible things.
Yeah.
And yeah, Donald Trump garners 96% of the Republican Party, but 96% of 100 is still 96%. We need what Wayne is saying, that we need to grow that to be 96% of 1,000, 96% of 100 millions versus.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I think that tomorrow night, if Trump wants to win this debate, he can just gently touch on the Hunter thing, say, hey, look, you both are crooked. This is what's coming out. Move on. But I think that he should invite Sean Steffi from the union, the Boilermakers Union from Pittsburgh, who Joe blatantly lied during his debate and said that this this union came out and supported him, when in fact Sean Steffi and the Boilermakers Union actually met with Trump and then came out and supported Trump. Joe lied directly to the face of the woman who was worried about fracking. Well, they need to bring him in and call him out for his lie. And if you didn't see Sean Steffi in his interview last night, it is amazing what he said, because he said, everybody that's against, or everybody that's for the Green New Deal, they're waking up using materials from fracking. Well, go ahead.
It's not the first time he lied, because during the primary, the Democratic primary, he lied and said that NAACP endorsed him, and they came out and said
they blasted him. Said, "No, sir,
no, we didn't." Either.
Right?
No.
So let's focus on his lies.
Let's move from that story. A letter has threatened to burn the homes of New Hampshire Trump supporters if Trump loses and does not transfer power peacefully. And the letter says you have been given fair warning.
There's not a lot of Trump supporters in New Hampshire, from what I hear. That's a good thing.
Well, actually, you know what? That's kind of scary, though. That's kind of scary because
it is scary.
If it isn't a lot, then what type of support will they have? Mitch McConnell came out and said Democrats have delayed aid for months over non-COVID related liberal demands. Last night, Leader Schumer even tried to adjourn the Senate for 3 weeks. Americans need help. Democrats just want to go home. We are voting on more aid this week.
It's politics as usual.
Yeah.
It's the optics of what it looks like in the Democrats, all the way up to Adam's shifty-eyed shift, Nancy, I've lost my ever-loving mind, Pelosi, and Chuck U. Schumer are masters at painting the Picasso for their party. This is what it looks like. They suck. We don't.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I don't want to give Trump a win.
Do y'all know why? Okay. I thought it was some type of snowflake thing. Charlie Brown.
Oh yeah, isn't that shame?
The Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special.
Yeah,
that's been on TV since 1996.
And the Christmas one, Charlie Brown Christmas.
I thought it was longer than that. I thought it was when I was a
I
little
thought it was
kid.
longer than that too.
Oh, that's that Mandela effect.
Yeah. Bernstein Bears. So what? All the big networks said they're not going to play it this year. They're not airing it this year. They are not going to air the Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin, the Thanksgiving one, which I think is the same, and Christmas.
It'll be at my house. We're gonna do it at my house.
What's
Oh,
your
yeah.
It's a
favorite?
shame.
What's your favorite Christmas? I know it's October. Y'all know. Damn it.
That's
Oh
okay.
yeah, it's question time anyways, right?
What's your favorite Christmas movie? TV movie?
Movie?
Die Hard.
That
Oh.
The
I
whole
like
time-
Home Alone and Christmas Vacation.
I like Christmas Story.
Yeah.
I got to go to Christmas Story House last year.
Yeah.
I can keep the attention of the kids with Christmas Vacation.
I actually liked the Santa Claus, the first one too. I thought it was good. The Tim Allen.
I like the
Kids
Christmas
like that one.
Story with you'll blow your eye out.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know that kid, Ralphie. Yeah.
That was made in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Was it
Yeah.
early 90s then?
Yeah.
Christmas Story. Yeah.
Did a great
Yeah, and
job.
you know what the sad part is? The guy who wrote the book and then came to see how the house was redone in Ohio. He came back to see it. Him and his son were killed in an automobile accident in California before they got to come to see it.
Really?
The house was redone. Yeah, because in between the movie and as time went on, the guy that actually owned the house redid it, moved everything and made it into apartments. And then another guy from the military came back, bought it and redid it just like the Christmas Story house again and wanted him to come back and see it. And he was killed before he got to. So that's really sad. But he actually, the director actually made a cameo in the film. You will see him wearing a Miami's Dolphins snow hat when they're looking at the leg. You remember when the leg's in the window glowing?
That was him?
The director comes in and says, "What is that?"
Yeah.
And that's him. And he has on an actual 1995 Miami
Yeah.
Dolphin hat.
Yeah.
Look for the hat. It's
Okay.
a newer hat. So I
Okay.
think that's pretty cool.
Tomorrow, we are not doing a show at noon. I want to let everybody know we're not doing a show at noon, but we will be live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. We have some other things that we need to take care of as a team, so we will not be on at noon, but we will be on again at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so with that said, I did want to say President Trump had sat down to talk to Leslie Stahl yesterday, and a whole lot of news had been that he got up and walked out.
Oh, he's pissed.
I can
He
tell you
tweeted
why.
out how pissed off he was.
What's going on with that? I
I
don't
can tell you
why
why
was he-
Leslie
Okay, yeah.
Stahl gets under President Trump probably like nobody else. There was an interview a couple years ago with Leslie Stahl where she interviewed him. Now, this is the first 10 minutes that I'm getting ready to play. I mean, I'm not going to play 10 minutes worth,
Okay.
but can you imagine sitting down for the first 10 minutes of an interview and being interrupted this many times?
Just had with Michael.
Who says that?
Leslie.
I can't bring them in.
Scientists ugly that in its
Say
first
this
2
modestly.
years history.
What about North Korea? When
We,
you say so far,
President Obama,
we were going to
and
war?
we were can't be proven wrong.
Why
with
would
that.
you trust it?
60 Minutes,
Well,
wonderful
remember
show.
what Reagan said.
Sites.
But
we're
is what
setting
I
it
said
up.
true? That
And
what,
nobody
that they're
really
still
knows.
building missiles, more missiles?
I
You
assume,
suspect
let's
that?
say baby.
I
all
know,
these
but
things.
why do you love that guy? But you
And I
said
say,
love him.
Be whatever it is to
He's
get
a
the job
bad
done.
guy.
Percent.
But
Get
they've
it.
retaliated. Well, that's
I
what
don't
I'm
want that.
asking.
No, I don't want that.
But you're
And
in a
it'll be a fair
trade
deal,
war
really.
right now.
It's not hostile.
It sounds hot.
We're not hostile.
No, but can't you deal with it
We've
without...
been. Can tell you.
I'm going to try one more time. Okay.
I know, Leslie, you don't have to try it again. I know exactly
Well,
what you're
answer
saying.
my question.
The answer to the
No,
press
I mean
conference?
publicly. You never say anything harsh
Excuse
about
me.
him.
As this
No, I mean
operates.
him personally.
I mean, I don't.
Probably.
Probably. It's not in our country.
Okay, why not? They shouldn't do it. This is a terrible thing.
Of course they shouldn't do it. Okay,
You
that's the only
believe? Do you
collision.
believe?
Meddle too.
But
And I
why do
think
you
other
say
countries-
China meddle
And you want to
too?
know something?
Why do you
Leslie?
say China? Why don't you
Let
just
me
say
ask
the
you.
Russian?
And I think, frankly, China
This is
a
amazing.
bigger problem.
You're diverting the whole Russian
I'm
thing.
not doing
You
anything.
are, you
I'm
are.
saying Russia.
Why do you go on these shows? Why do you go on this show?
He
You
heard
know
Joe. He heard Joe got interviewed by 60 Minutes, and I think he wanted to have his fair time. They had to offer it to him.
It's not her job to interrupt, and
No,
that's
it's not.
that's where y'all are messing up. It's not her job to interrupt. Interviewing is not interrupting.
Right.
Interviewing is asking the question and then following up. You don't stop somebody in mid sentence of a question that you ask or mid answer to combat them. That's where things have changed over the last 10. Well, actually, they didn't do it under too much under Barack Obama.
Too much. Oh
But
my
they
God.
did it
They
under
were
George
obsessed
W.
with them.
Bush, and they did it and they've been doing it under Trump. You do. It is not your job to interrupt, because basically what you're doing is you are Savannah Guthrie last week.
Yeah. Shutting it down.
You, Leah, Bryant, they are becoming part of the story. I mean, no, they are becoming the story rather than getting the story from the.
Right.
They're inserting
old journalists
themselves.
didn't do that.
Right. They're inserting themselves in the middle of the story when the story is not about them. It's about what the interviewee has to say. Like the folks that we bring on the show here. Granted, it's a friendly environment. That's for sure. I understand. However, we throw something out there because we want them to answer the question, see what their thoughts are. If you listen to somebody talk, they'll tell you who they are.
Well, the thing is, she interrupts him on purpose. It does look rude, but she does it to try to lose his train of thought. And she does it because as soon as he actually gets to where he's saying something that makes sense for the American people to understand and agree with, she has to shut that down.
Gotcha.
Because it's going to screw her narrative up for 60 Minutes. They're all dirty. They're all crooked. They're all rotten. The wool's been pulled over our eyes for God knows how long. And it has to stop. And we're rising up and stopping it, really. But
Doing the best
it
we
starts
can,
with
yeah.
small. Yeah, it starts with small steps.
To jump over to patreon.com/WD show. Help get the word out. I'm just saying.
Thank you, Brian.
Become a member. What's that look for?
Get the app. You're supposed to go into your.
I do it every other damn day. Finally, he speaks up.
You're supposed to go into your thing. The thing.
What's that look for?
He didn't put it up there. There. Go to patreon.com/WD show. From there, you can pick a membership. 5, 10, 15, 20, whole way up to 100 if you like. Jason and Kathleen does it. And there are high rollers. So you can do that. But if you want to help with changing something, donate to the show. Because Facebook has already showed us that we are changing people's minds because they're trying to suppress us. We are changing people's minds because Twitter is trying to suppress us. They don't suppress people that don't make a difference. I can promise you that. They're only suppressing people that they fear is making a difference in this election. We are making a difference in this election. So if you want to help make a difference in the election, you can go over to patreon.com/WD show. After the election, we're still going to be here with the truth. We're still going to expose lies. We're still going to talk about everything that we need to talk about. So make sure you're going with that. Wayne's giving me a head tilt.
I know that the Babylon Bee is satire. I understand that. They have been removed from monetization. No longer allowed to be monetized. So I'm just saying.
That's how, honestly, that's how good they've been. Because yeah,
people thought, not only did people thought that they were real, but Tim Pool reported on it thinking that Donald Trump thought it was real.
Okay.
He reported on it thinking that like he was calling Trump out. And we're like, no, bro, we know. We know.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Oh, wait a minute. He reported on a story that they put out about Donald Trump.
No, Donald Trump retweeted the Babylon, and Tim Pool reported about that retweet as if Trump didn't know it was satire. Like, come on, dog. We all know.
All right.
it is.
So
Anyways.
I am actually doing something right now for the people in the chat. I think they're going to appreciate it if I can find them. Wolverine 2060, you're going to Cape Blankenship Island because first off, you're ignorant. Second off, you have something mentally wrong with you. And I think it's time to go to the doctors and get help. Goodbye.
There you go. Goodbye.
So there you go. Wolverine is now on Blank Ship Island.
Blank Ship Island.
Blank
That's what we're going to call it. Blank Ship Island.
You're welcome. Everybody says, yay, thank you. Yeah, Wolverine is gone. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not putting up with it. You want to have a good educated comments in the section, that's fine. You want to have a debate in that section, that's fine. But then when you start saying stuff about my man Wayne, you're gone. I'm not going to stand for it.
What did he say about me?
I'm not repeating any of it. All I know is he's gone. He's on the island, and let me tell you, if I could throw him off that island and sink him, I would.
He's trying to get your number.
He's nasty stuff. He's
not good
people.
Go out and get something to eat or something.
So he's gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that ain't happening. I don't play on that team.
Anybody? Hey, Wayne, can we do the questions? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Anybody have? I know people were asking today questions if we were going to do that at the end of the show. Yesterday we did. What's your favorite pizza? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite books? So do you have any questions for us that you want answers to? I know somebody had said, what's your favorite color? It was fun yesterday.
No, Trump has not been best friends with Weinstein for 20 years. Sorry. That ain't true.
Well, he stopped hanging out with him.
Wayne, have you been invited to the White House like my man Terrence was?
He sat right beside Trump.
I guess you don't watch
the show.
Or you don't follow me on social media.
Apparently not.
That was less than 6 months ago.
Maybe I should start eating fried chicken or acting a fool, and then maybe I might get more followers. I don't know.
I think that might have been less than 3 months. Was that July?
That was
No,
June.
it was June.
June. Yeah. Okay.
They want to know what our favorite song is and favorite brand of car.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Mine, and I'm going to guess because I'm a Ford man. I really am. My first car was this 1968 Ford Mercury Cougar with 302. However, if money was no option, it would be the 427 Super Cobra Jet and the Shelby.
What's your favorite song? Wayne, favorite song, favorite car?
My favorite song is My Funny Valentine by Chaka Khan. I love that song. Yeah.
My favorite song is Led Zeppelin's cover of In My Time of Dying. It is probably about, next to Jimi Hendrix All Along the Watchtower cover by Bob Dylan, that probably has to be one of the greatest covers of all time.
I like a lot of 60s and 70s music. My Sweet Lord, I like that. From who did that?
That's too soft. That's too soft.
I know, but I like it.
Oh,
I think it's a good song.
Elevator music.
And I like any kind of like song that you can listen to while you're just hanging out at the pool. Anything. Like
you like elevator music? Is that what it is?
Kinda. No.
I do.
I guess. I mean, if that's what it is.
Yeah, I like elevator music.
I'll throw out a couple of bands just in general. I really like the Rolling Stones a lot. I think they're great.
Band.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place to go for dinner?
Oh, the Yard House. It's now been franchised.
Barbecue?
Yeah, you get everything there, but it's now been franchised. But the original one was in Long Beach, California, where my wife and I first started dating, and we started going to that Yard House there. Subsequently, put one here downtown Cincinnati. Ironically, same identical flavor, and their claim to fame is 100 beers on tap.
There was this restaurant in Hawaii, and actually it was a chain of restaurants, and they made this chicken cordon bleu.
Oh.
but I cannot remember what it is because the sauce was great. Somebody told me to put on my shades.
Yeah, Kathy did. Kathy's awesome. I like Kathy.
Somebody, I can't remember what the name of the place was, but the sauce for
I
the
know.
cordon bleu was awesome, and I cannot remember what it was.
I
It
know,
was
and
like
I
a
can't
buffet
remember.
type of place, I think.
Yeah, mine was like that too. Are we
You
talking
know?
about the same place?
I don't know. I mean,
This place came out and you got like 10 different meats. They'd cut it right in front of you and give it to
Yeah,
you. Then
yeah.
they would come out with skewers and it was like Texas Day something.
You know what?
I can't think of it.
I wish
Brazilian Day. I don't know.
I wish I could remember.
Mine was in Pittsburgh.
Brazilian?
Something Brazilian. And it's in Pittsburgh and they come out and they serve you like millions of different meats and like
that's like a Brazilian restaurant.
day. Yeah, but I can't think of what it's called. There's an actual one. But I can't think of it.
You got me.
Brazilian, no, it's not Brazilian steakhouse. It's something else, but I don't know. And someone wants to know what our favorite dessert is. All right.
Banana split.
I love birthday cake and chocolate chip ice cream. Literally my favorite food.
I'm not a sugary guy. I'm more of a salty guy. But if I do ice cream, I'm an ice cream fan. If I do it, it's extreme moose tracks.
Oh, moose tracks.
Not just moose tracks. Extreme moose tracks.
It's got a double chocolate.
It's
Texas Day Brazil. That's the name of the restaurant. Texas Day Brazil. Okay. Sorry,
it's banana split or butter pecan. Now, my favorite ice cream of all time, I don't think anybody makes it anymore. It's black walnut. I can't find it anywhere.
Oh no, I've never even heard of that.
I can't find it anywhere. But
I think there's a reason for that, Wayne.
My mom used to eat it a long time ago.
I eat yogurt now, so I have to have coconut frozen yogurt, and it's really good. I can't have ice cream anymore.
I'm not
favorite
about
dog breed.
I
that's a tough one.
I can't do it, especially German Shepherd. I can't.
I have a German Shepherd, and they can get bad. They're real bad.
They got bad memories. All of them were. They weren't even born, but that memory is passed down from the 60s. So I know.
I like miniature greyhounds. Those are my favorite
you
dogs.
didn't, Wayne. No, you didn't.
That memory is a gene, boy.
I had a good friend of mine in the military that was black, and for the love of God, I couldn't get him to go to the pool with us. I couldn't get him to go anywhere with us when it comes to going to the water, to go boating, go nothing. And finally, he came out and he said, "Brian, it goes back to the 60s, man."
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Really?
Wow! Cut that out. Yeah. Cut that out.
No. He's right though. He's right. I mean, that's why. I don't know if that's why, but that's a whole lot of
German Shepherds, man. Ain't bad news.
I've seen a whole lot of black Americans get Rottweilers, and
that's bad news too. They ain't no good.
But they're badasses, and they would probably tear down a German Shepherd like crazy. So,
I would take a Rott. I would full grown. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They don't mess with it. Yeah, they mess with German Shepherds. So Turkey Hill has black walnut.
Oh wow! You best get some.
Or are you just saying that Turkey Hill is your favorite because black walnut is it? Oh my God! Okay, we're getting ready to roll up out of here.
Fun day with you guys. We love our audience.
Yeah,
we do. Okay, so again, we won't be here tomorrow at lunchtime, but we will
be here for dinner
tomorrow night. Okay, tomorrow night. Let me get the thing up here.
Get your snacks ready.
Oh,
there we are.
Hey, what's going on?
Superheroes.
That is awesome.
There it is. Presidential debate watch party, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. We will be taking calls, and we will be eating. So if you have some food, bring it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean,
can you hear that?
Oh hell! Wait.
That's my German Shepherd.
No.
Oh man!
Oh hell no!
I hope people didn't leave the scope because that's hilarious. Oh my gosh!
I think he's come back.
Put the doggy in the damn basket.
Put it in the basket.
Put the doggy in the damn
Yeah, that's my 170-pound German Shepherd who's barely a year old. Yeah, she'll rip your head off. Yeah.
All right, y'all. We gotta go. Y'all like that? I like that. How can I donate to you? Let's see.
Patreon.
Easiest way is Patreon, yeah.
/WD show. Go there and you can just click on what you want to do. Remember, Randy, you can do, 30, 40, 50, then you can go up and down depending on what you want to do each month. It's customizable for you.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that.
You can change.
Because remember, we're not controlled by any media telling us what to say and do.
Nope.
That's why you get the truth out.
That's why we can come on here and make fun of masturbating Joe.
Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Masturbating
Not Joe. Did Joe get caught?
No, not yet.
Joe can't even get it up. He can't get his full numbers up and he can't get up.
Look, I don't know, man. I mean, whatever happens in the basement stays in the basement.
That's what I was told. Yeah. Hey, thanks to everybody out there for your thoughts and prayers. Everybody been reaching out. Everything's good.
PayPal.me/Wayne Dupree.
Yeah.
PayPal.me
/Wayne Dupree. It's like a poem. It's like a rhyme.
Yeah, it's like a rhyme. There you go. I just put it in the thing.
Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Be here.
We'll see you tomorrow night. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be taking some phone calls. We're gonna be looking at some videos, and we just want to say that we love y'all, man. We love y'all. We're giving y'all hugs, and Leah's gonna give y'all a kiss and stuff.
I'll kiss the women, I'll kiss the guys. Isn't that what Trump always says, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Trump says, yeah.
Well, Brian can do it because Brian has COVID.
Yeah,
I'll cure y'all.